So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing that.
The Jayhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. NC State comes to the line quickly. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carting up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. We'll try to run it with the option. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. He hands it off from the gun. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big gain, they field the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll try the left side with a toss. Breaks loose at the 45. And bulldozing his way through. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him for a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. NC State comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to him about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, NC State.
NC State needs to convert this 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play.
The end of the quarter with the score. NC State 14, Kansas 7.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score. NC State 21, Kansas 7.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And it works. The first down to the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He slings this one deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. NC State comes to the line quickly. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. He's found some room at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he pulls in the catch. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, I mean, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And there's the handoff. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
28, Kansas 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Kansas Jayhawks will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Just ran away from the defense.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they'll finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great gain on the play. Heading left after the handoff. Fights through a tackle. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They'll run it here. Get some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. NC State comes to the line quickly. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, NC State. This offense cannot be stopped.
NC State. Number 6. Hall's man in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Kansas, 14.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he fires the football to the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Defense is coming after him. Here's the throw deep downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And he spikes the ball. Will give it a shot from long distance here just before the break.
Brings up second down.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Jayhawks will kick this away to begin the second half. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. NC State comes to the line quickly. And at first down, they go right back to him. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Makes a quick grab.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the back. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense. Knows the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
NC State 42, Kansas 21.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Kansas offense is back out there now. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He'll hand it off.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Here we go on 4th down. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll spot the ball at the 40.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides. But they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
2nd down, they're going to throw it, and he's going to float this one to the right side. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He's got some room and some blockers here, and he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Pitch play to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Hands off to the left. Fights off a defender. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, NC State 42, Kansas 28.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Across the 45 now. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
NC State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kansas 28.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Kansas Jayhawks will take over.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first down, it's play action. Hit as he gets the pass away. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Direct snap to the back. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
The Jayhawks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Runs through the defender. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Second down play coming up. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They'll run the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Powerful running into the secondary. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Offense getting set. It's second down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.